We're still in the pandemic period and probably at least half a year away from being able to do anything like we used to. Let's turn that isolation into a productive time by picking up an interesting and engaging hobby. Here are some of the best hobbies to pick up in the new year. Some of these are conventional and some are definitely outside the box. So, let's begin. Welcome to the Ardent Blogger, a channel for all the curiosity lovers who want to know something different every day. Today, we are back with an amazing video. If you have not subscribed to the channel, you are missing out a lot. Number 1. Learning an instrument. Now there is no specific time period to learn an instrument. Just like anything else with which you have no prior experience, the hardest hurdles are during the first stages. If you are learning a guitar, getting calluses on your hands are going to be painfully and somewhat off-putting. Getting your head wrapped around the technicalities of music theory, finger placement, intonation, embouchure control, and other essential building blocks to learning music are the hardest things to nail down. But it only takes a brief amount of time to notice how quickly you're improving. Start blogging. Becoming a writer is not an insurmountable task, no matter where you start. Even when your prior writing experience was completing English essays in school, you can pull off a complete 180-degree transformation. It doesn't take much. Sites like WordPress let you create your own workspaces to put your thoughts out into the world. If you have something you are passionate about, you should write about it. It doesn't matter if it's music, cooking, horseback riding, or whatever it might be, there's always a perspective that has not been shared. Bird watching. Ornithology is an art form among which birdwatching is also seriously popular. There's a subreddit community based around it, an official society, and even a Steve Martin movie about it. The closest thing we can compare bird watching to is Pokémon. It's about the variety of creatures and tracking as many as you possibly can. The more you have collected, the greater you are at it. If you are looking for something calming and low stress as a new hobby, bird watching just might be for you. Learning a new language. You have heard all the reasons why some people don't learn languages, many of these founded on long-held myths and misconceptions. The truth is, in today's increasingly interconnected and interdependent world, proficiency in other languages is a vital skill. It gives you the opportunity to engage with the world in a more immediate and meaningful way, whether in your neighborhood or thousands of miles away, while better preparing you to compete and succeed in the global economy. Pole dancing. Want to get in shape? Experience new things? Bring some spice back into your life? Then pole dancing might just be for you. Pole dancing might seem like a niche or somewhat trashy hobby to pick up, but the reality is that pole dancing is actually fairly popular these days. It has nothing to do with stripping either. In terms of fitness, it is one of the more engaging and varied practices, combining elements of dancing, strength building, aerobics, flexibility, and acrobatics. It's also always indoors, which makes it ideal for a winter hobbyist. Cheese making. Did you know you can make cheese at home? As long as you have a dank basement that lets no sunlight in, the patience of a wise old man, and a passion for controlling the spoiling of dairy, you too can be an expert cheesemaker. You should learn tricks about timers, temperature control, types of utensils, and aging containers. We recommend you get your hands on a good source of cultures and recipes. A good cheese-making book can be a brilliant investment. Feta is a good cheese for beginners and can be made immediately. Binge watching. According to a list on Wikipedia, binge watching is technically a hobby. So when you end up spending 10 hours watching The Queen's Gambit or jumping back into The West Wing, you can say that you are indulging in your newest hobby. If you need to turn the heat up, you can set goals for yourself, like if you haven't finished a miniseries in a day, you are not improving your personal score of binge watching. If you can finish a whole season of a particular show in a certain amount of time, try to break your record next time. So carve out a few hours a day and become the best damn binge watcher there ever was. We are glad you have made till the end. We have handpicked the videos which we recommend you watch next. Feel free to talk to us on our social media channels or on our website theardentblogger.com about any recommendations or suggestions.